Flipping it, there's a geezer with a snake. Wonder what sort of a snake that is. I hope he doesn't come anywhere near me either. He's just standing there with a snake. It's all very dodgy to me. He's just standing there with a snake. Don't want to go anywhere near him either. But I want to actually get a close-up of the snake, but I don't want to move any further. The guy might leap towards me, thinking, here you go, I'm going to make some money here. See, even the dad and his kid are keeping a distance from him. Slowly, he's still keeping a distance. He's keeping his distance from him. He's a bloke just turns up with a snake. Very random. Random stuff happening here on the River Nile. A bloke with a snake. There, he's standing on the entrance where his bloke and his missus have just come out of the boat, and he's offering them his snake. What would you do if someone offered you their snake? Let's get a close-up of a snake. Whoa. It's a very warm welcome from the River Nile here in Cairo. So I've just come by the River Nile, just sitting down in one of the cafes that's close by, and there's a lot of boats here that are selling tickets to come on board, and they're serving food and drink on board right by the River Nile. And just looking up here, there's lots of these boats here. They're doing a lot of the proprietors are trying to get you in, but I mean the Nile's here is fantastic, fantastically calm on a day like this. Got a bigger boat over here that a lot of people come over, and there's a drinks and food show that takes place here. But just on the Nile front here, the river front with its houseboats, and just in this cafe restaurant that's here, and I'll sit down and have something because it is quite calm now. It was windy earlier, always there to ruin your vlogging, but now actually it's very, very calm. Downtown Cairo, this is where a lot of the people must come to, because it's quite early on yet. I don't think people finish work yet. I know that when I first arrived, people were finishing work then. That was normally about 6:30, 7 o'clock. That's when the traffic was at its heaviest. But I don't think there's many people out and about this time. I think it's quite late on. And even from my hotel room, actually, there's a lot of life, even 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock a.m. I think a lot of people eat out late in Cairo. And the same was in Istanbul, actually, as well. People eating out late. But this is actually across the waterfront. There's a lot of the big hotels, actually. There's a Kempinski just over there as well. It's quite famous here in Cairo. But a lot of these small boats trying to get you on board, and they go out for a half an hour or so whilst you eat and drink. But I'm just trying to get the best lighting, because the sun is going down, so I'm not sure how the light is coming out on the video. But yeah, some people, they're going onto the boat. That's where they want to sit down, and they're taken out for a journey somewhere. But there's lots of them, actually. As soon as you walk into this area, it costs 12 Egyptian pounds to get in, and there's some you can hear the announcer, the audio for that boat over there. So I'm not quite sure what they're saying, what's going to happen, but I can hear some music on board, and I think they will actually go out for a little journey, half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever it is. So I think if you are into that, go out on that. I actually didn't want to. I remember doing a few ferry trips and a yacht trip in Istanbul, and I did think about going on one here, but then I thought I can't really be bothered, and so over here is fine. Now he just offered that woman his snake. She's taking a photo with him. I'm not sure how much money she's gonna give him. She's checking the photo out first to see if the photo's good. That is bizarre. A bloke with a snake. So that's the River Nile front. There's actually lots of places here that you can actually eat as well. There's a number of cafes and restaurants along the waterfront. One place in particular serving crepes with chicken and Nutella and strawberries and bananas and the usual stuff that you get in crepes as well. But a lot of places where you can have snacks and drinks, and a good way to unwind the day on the River Nile. Now I've got to head towards Tahir Square, which is in that direction. The scenes of the demonstrations that took place, so I want to have a look at that. That's actually quite near my hotel. So let's have a look at Tahir Square. I am in Tahir Square in downtown Cairo. So I'm just filming on my iPhone now actually, because no cameras are allowed to film around the Tahir Square area. And you can see probably these guys in blue t-shirts, but they're actually on the watch, on the lookout, because I was filming this, just in this Tahir Square area. No cameras are allowed, and I didn't want to film undercover or underground. I said you can film with your mobile, so I said yeah, that's fine. And you know that the country's been through a lot of troubles, the revolution as well. The troubles mainly centered around in Tahir Square, so I don't mind filming on my mobile around this area. It's actually quite nice here, quite scenic. And you've got the Egyptian Museum not too far from here either. And a lot of police presence, a lot of security. I did want to order iced coffee actually, but they haven't got it. I'm not sure for what reason, and they were short of many items on the menu. So that's pretty much the end of the vlog really. I've gone to the River Nile, Tahir Square, back to the square that's near my hotel, Tahir Square. And it's been a pretty good journey actually. Walking along a famous river such as the Nile. I'd never seen the Nile before. And downtown Cairo itself, Tahir Square with its history, the revolutionary history that goes with it. And it is a hot day today, and to be honest, my forehead is sweating. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the camera, but I need to get back to the hotel, have a shower, because I probably stink as well. It's very sweaty work, this vlogging. But this tea is actually doing wonders for me. And I think if you're ever down in Cairo, visit the Nile, visit Tahir Square. When you're in Tahir Square, the Nile's right by anyway, and when you're in the downtown area, there's so many options here to eat, drink, and just generally hang out, that it's always brilliant to stay, I think, in the downtown area. I made a mistake originally. I booked a hotel in Giza, and I wouldn't stay in Giza, having seen Giza. I'd stay in Cairo, because there's a lot more to do here, a lot more to visit. And yes, the pyramids are in Giza, but once you've seen the pyramids, you would then need to go in and out of Cairo to see a lot more of the sites that are associated with the city, like the Egyptian Museum, the Al-Azhar Mosque. They've got many famous sites here, the Khalili Bazaar as well. So I'd say get a hotel in downtown Cairo from Coffee Place since 1945, it says on the door. It's my journey from downtown Cairo, from the Nile to Tahir Square and back to Tahir Square in the coffee shop, Coffee Place, 1945. It's goodbye.